Hello, my name is Pooja Jaiswal and I'll be briefing about theme religion is to dogmatism and education is to liberation. Countless people have an irrational fear of questioning what they hold most sacred because they think that certain beliefs are desirable. They come up with contorted rationalizations to justify them against any possible attack rather than taking an honest look at them. They are terrified by the thought that if they begin doubting their certainties or looking at them with a critical eye, the entire castle of values upon which they have based their lives will come tumbling down. For this reason, they try their hardest to avoid facing any facts that would force them to revise their idols. Untested beliefs are not a treasure to conserve, but rather a cage to escape. They keep us prisoners of our opinions and prevent us from facing reality for what it is. Let us do a couple of thought experiments on ourselves. Do I believe that Earth spins on an axis and revolves around the Sun? If yes, am I familiar with the relevant evidence and argumentation to support this hypothesis? If not, what is the basis for my belief? The fact that my teachers and textbooks told me so. Was this because I am not particularly smart, or because that is how institutionalized education brought me up? How often, as a student, was I encouraged to challenge a teacher or a textbook? If my answer is hardly ever, what does that say about the educational system I was brought up in? In the bulk of education, right from primary school to the university, learners are given the conclusions that academics have arrived at, but hardly ever the evidence and or reasoning relevant to the conclusions. And most educated people believe in conclusions as dogma rather than as scientific hypothesis. And as they have almost never invited to challenge the authority of the knowledge transmitter. So, living with educated religion, we reverse the traditional attitude. Instead of thinking it must be good because I believe it, we can switch to I believe it because it is good. Whatever conclusion we end up embracing will not be born from fear of change, excessive attachment to one's preconceived opinions, or a scarcity of alternative viewpoints. It will be the result of testing what works and what doesn't, and picking the best option among many at our disposal.